Hi, I'm Michael Andre, owner of Men's Inc. Barber in Ipswich. For the last 10 years I've been a freelance stylist, working for the magazines, working for ITV, basically being a personal stylist to my brother Pete. With his work, it was enough work to keep me going, and it was took me on shoots all over the world, which made me a very, very busy guy. It didn't allow me time to work in a salon. So doing all the freelance for so many years, it just came to me late last year, so almost a year ago, that I wanted to be more settled. I've had my vision of my barbershop for so long now, and finally it came into fruition. All my planning came out, and it took a while to find the right salon. Ipswich was the one, and that's why I'm here. Okay, so it took me a long time to find this shop. I actually started looking in February. I made up my mind in January that this was going to be the year I was going to find it. So from February, pretty much near 3 to 4 days a week, I was on the road looking. I looked at Brighton. I used to live in Brighton, so I thought Brighton was going to be the one. Couldn't find the right shop. Then I looked at Worthing, and all down the south coast. Then I went off to Bristol, had a look around Bristol. I like Bristol, I know Bristol quite well. DJ'd a little bit in Bristol, so I know the people up there. Couldn't find the right shop. Moved me on to London. My father owns a barber shop in London. He's had it since before we were born, and it's in Paddington. We still own it. He offered me that shop, but the thought of living in central London wasn't for me. I've worked in London, I know what it's about, been there, done it. That moved me on to Birmingham. So now we're going right round in a big circle. Eventually I'm going to cut the story short. I then thought Chelmsford was going to be the place. I DJ in Chelmsford a lot, and I know the people of Chelmsford, and I really liked it. So I started looking at Brentwood. Then, as you know, the A12 just goes Brentwood, Chelmsford. Had a really good look at Chelmsford, couldn't find the right shop. Then took me to Colchester, and you know what, I was about to turn around and go home, and I just thought, well, I've come this far, might as well go see Ipswich. And Ipswich it was. I parked up on the marina. I went, wow, I didn't know that was there. Already it just like it drew me, and then I had a couple of shops to look at. As soon as I saw this one, that was it. I knew, ticked all the boxes basically. I had the boxes ready there, and all the other places that I looked maybe ticked 1 or 2 out of 5. This ticked all 5. It was great find. It's all about the experience. I wanted to bring kind of like all my experiences with being a freelance stylist, seeing the way people treat people, the good and the bad, working in London at some of the best salons in London. I've been on stage with some of the most amazing hairdressers. I've been so lucky to have those experiences, and I wanted to incorporate all that knowledge into my own. And so the experience that I want to create here is something that's different to your normal everyday salon. And it's all about the customer with me. It's all about the client. It's all about service. And hopefully on top of that, they're going to get a great haircut. He's kind of like my after hours client. He likes to sneak in and out, and he's already been up here a couple of times, snuck in and out inconspicuously. He's a very busy boy, so I still do the shoots with him, so there's not a reason for him really to be coming up here to get his hair cut, because I still get called out to quite a lot of shoots, and still will be, still very involved in that. So he's been up here to see it. He absolutely loves it. And maybe, you never know, he might be in the chair next to you when you're getting your hair cut. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but my brother's a very mysterious man.